Greetings and welcome to the Guild of Mazes presents So You Think You Can Quest, the online live streamed Dungeons and Dragons based game show with real cash prizes and precious stones that raises money for rotating community charities. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, and this is just a quick informal wrap video for the first 30 days, 34-ish as I'm posting this, of production. Thank you everybody for getting us this far. The community has exploded. The Discord server has almost 100 people on it now. I've had so many conversations in the last 30 days with people that I have never met before, and I am so happy to say that the vast, super majority of everybody that I've had a chance to talk to has been just kind-hearted and open. The feedback that I've been getting has been so helpful in terms of helping to evolve and develop this contest. I'll be making my first sort of development hot fixes here in the next couple of days to alter some of the game mechanics around the way that the 5th player seat is going to work. On top of that, I will be completing a new logo for us that features our new production title as the Guild of Mazes, so that there's no confusion about exactly who and what we are and what we're doing here. I've also, I'm so happy to announce, completed the first charitable donation as a wrap-up of the first 30 days of production. It has gone to the Extra Life organization, who in turn then passes it on immediately to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I am just very happy to help spread awareness for the wonderful work that Extra Life is doing, and also support them in their efforts to grow their nonprofit and increase their reach, and all of the millions of dollars that they help raise every, I think, year now as their growth has gone. It certainly has been inspiring to see that happen. On top of the fact that we're helping children in need in hospitals across the country and further into North America in some cases. So thank you so much, everybody. We've managed to make a charitable donation in this first, I'm going to call it 30 days of production, of $250. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's way more than I thought we'd end up with at this point, as there has gone from being only 4 or 5 players in the first couple of weeks to now being dozens of people in the community, and somewhere between 10 and 15 people usually show up to get drawn for every night's player roster, if not more, depending on the night. So it's been an incredible process, and I'm kind of rambling, but that's sort of the point of this video. I just wanted to also hit some development highlights as what we've managed to achieve this far in the process that we've gotten along through, which is we now have functioning background music, though admittedly the last episode 10, was a little quiet, and I'm aware of that. I'm trying to find that sweet balance because some of the sound effects and musical tracks come through at different levels in the broadcast, and I never want to override what all of our wonderful contestants are doing for role play or strategic decisions. As it is, I sometimes miss little notes about what people are saying and trying to accomplish during live play, and I want to minimize that as much as possible, obviously. As far as the production benchmarks go, in the first 30 days of development, we've gone from having about 4 or 5 alpha level players being registered as backups for this one to having a Discord community of almost over 100 members. We have now reached affiliate status on Twitch. We have acquired a better overlay for the stream, so everything looks a lot more professional now than it did in the first couple episodes. Not to mention that the audio quality has also risen from the first couple episodes. We are 100 subscribers and plus growing on YouTube as of this moment. We have managed to raise $250 for charity. We have given away 13 different precious stones. We have awarded the first of our questing cash cash prizes, while also watch our players go from first level to third level in the pursuit of acquiring the next benchmark, which is to discover the dungeon that lurks underneath Hope's Rise. We've also managed to get theme music. Big thanks to the band Mississippi Bones for letting us use the track Dungeon Hustle. In addition to theme music, we also have hit a bunch of in-game benchmarks as well for the story and our player behavior. We've had our first total party kill. We've had our first come from behind victory. Several of those, really. We've had our first player betrayal and then subsequent survival of that betrayal. We've had all manner of in-game hijinks and mysteries evolve. There are plenty of things just beginning to unfurl in front of the players as session by session, layers upon layers of intrigue begin to emerge as the troubles of the town of Hope's Rise seem to be almost without end. Of course, I couldn't be doing any of this without the everyday help of what is now one of my close friends assisting me with the sorting of emails and also helping with community responses and just generally being just such a boon to the production of this, so I have more time to work on art assets and get more comprehensive logo work done for this and all of the fun things that you can expect to see in the next 30 days as I and she also work on trying to get emojis done for the community so everyone has unique ways to express themselves in the Twitch chat and on the Discord, as well as any number of other small touches that we can put on trying to polish all of this. As I speak, the first patron Discord RP chat has gone up, and now there's a prompt which is linked to the story itself that patrons of the second tier or higher can participate in and learn additional information about the mysteries and mythos of Eidolon that will be developed almost every week like clockwork, as well as participated in by members of the community at their own whim and also members of us who are helping to run the show by having fun with and engaging in a non-serious manner when there's no prize money and precious stones to be won with the very members of the community who've signed up to help in the first place. We've also started a promotion where you can get extra raffle tickets in order to get into the game if you help us put together the community's most beloved moments in the form of timestamps and highlighted and selected clips. We're trying to get an idea of all of the things out there that the players and the fans really love and enjoy being a part of, and that way we can help both facilitate that in-game more, and that way our players and contestants also know what it is that are the highlights of the game for those of you who are watching that we don't necessarily get a chance to interact with. So please, if you are watching this, feel free to leave a comment below this video about what your favorite moments in the game might be, or what your favorite aspects of the development are, or what you want to see us work on most as we approach the next 30-day-ish cycle of production here. We're trying to focus on really just getting everything routine and our methodology down so that everything isn't so chaotic on our side, and then that way we have more free time to create chaos amongst the players and fans. That's more or less the end of this video. I just wanted to say thank you to the fans, contestants, of course the patrons, and also all of the artists and Roll20 and Sirenscape, and of course the people at Extra Life who are doing their best to help raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And a quick reminder to everyone, for the first 2 months of production, which will end on, I believe, December 15th, we are donating 100% of everything that we receive in this channel in the form of Twitch revenue or YouTube views or any sort of donations or patron subscriptions or anything like that is going directly to the Extra Life organization. And then afterwards, we're going to pick a new charity to move on to as the show begins to hit the second phase of its launch, and we start to see about then turning some of the contributions of the community into the escalating prize pool for our players, so that everyone at home will have the delicious knowledge of knowing that every second that ticks by, the players will be missing out on just one more penny being added to the prize pool. Except likely it won't actually be a penny per second. It might be far fewer pennies per second than that, or it could be many more pennies per second. I have no way of knowing how many pennies per second the players will be escalating their prize pool by, but that is irrelevant.
Bring on your goblin holes and band of oaks, hulking zombies and kobolds, and oh no, no troll, gonna slow me down, oh